This is What's Left, a Peyton Risk Suspense Thriller, Book 2. Read by Ella Swift, read by Gabriella. Prologue. Tracy's breath caught in her throat as she stopped dead in her tracks, her eyes fixed on the magnificent creature standing before her. A wolf, its fur a mixture of silver and black, stood motionless just a few yards ahead on the path, its head lowered to sniff at the snow-covered ground. It seemed unaware of Tracy's presence, its piercing yellow eyes focused solely on something hidden beneath the frosty surface. The sight took her breath away, and her heart raced with excitement at witnessing such a majestic animal in its natural habitat. This experience meant the world to Tracy. She had always been passionate about nature and wildlife, and seeing a wild wolf up close was a dream come true. She felt a surge of gratitude for this moment, despite the other difficulties that had brought her here. Tracy and her husband Michael had been camping in the park for the weekend to celebrate their anniversary. They both needed an escape from the daily grind and hoped that a getaway would help them reconnect after 5 difficult years of marriage. There had been moments of joy in their marriage, of course, but those moments had often been overshadowed by arguments and misunderstandings. Communication between them had become strained, leaving Tracy feeling lonely and unappreciated. Michael hadn't made any plans for their anniversary or suggested any ideas, so it was Tracy who had pushed for them to come to the park. She had hoped that immersing themselves in the beauty of nature might spark some renewed passion and understanding between them, giving them a chance to rekindle their love and grow stronger as a couple. Even though Michael wasn't as fond of the outdoors as she was, he begrudgingly agreed to join her on this trip. Recalling Michael's reluctance to come to the park, Tracy couldn't help but feel disheartened by his lack of enthusiasm for the outdoors. He had even gotten into trouble with one of the rangers for feeding wildlife, an action that irritated her more than she cared to admit. She feared that her husband was losing interest in her and their marriage. They needed a change from their mundane routines, and she had hoped that this trip would provide them with a bonding experience they so desperately needed. "We just need to have a bonding experience," she thought. "Something to energize us and remind us we're together. When was the last time either of us felt even a spark of romance?" Suddenly the wolf's ears perked up, and its gaze shifted toward the direction where Tracy was heading. It sniffed the air, as though catching a scent that alarmed it. Within moments, the wolf turned and trotted off into the woods, disappearing into the trees. Tracy's heart raced with curiosity and trepidation. What could have spooked the wolf? Was there another predator nearby?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?